Zach's Garage Channel back here again. I just got this FDS MiG 130 today. I've been trying it out. It's a no gas welder, so it's a flux core welder. But so far, it's a pretty good welder. The clamp on it, this is the clamp they supplied with it. It's of better quality than my stick welder. And the cable is a lot bigger than the stick welder. And if you are wondering, it is a 110 plug 3-prong. So you can just plug in a regular extension cord or a regular wall socket. You don't have to special wire it for 220 or whatever. Now you do probably have to have 20 amps run into it. So here is the MiG gun. Pretty nice setup. I have been testing this out for the past hour or two. So let's see here. It's flux core MiG gun. This is one cool feature I did like about it when I was ordering it off Amazon. This little deal in here where you can hang it anywhere you want and leave it there. But one thing I do not like about this thing, but I have to deal with that, is when you don't pull the trigger. Like when it's like this, you touch this to the metal that's grounded, it will arc. You know how they usually you touch it to the metal, then pull the trigger, and then it arcs. This one touches to the metal, it arcs, and you got to pull the trigger, or you can pull the trigger and then let it touch and arc. But that is one thing I do. I've been wanting a MIG welder or a flux core welder for a while. And I was like, when I was looking at this thing online, I was like, where do you put the wire at? I was like, I didn't see a side door on either side, and they wouldn't show it. So I went online, found a picture, and this is what I found out. It's a pretty unique setup. If I can do this one-handed. Let's see if I can do it one-handed. Probably can't. Oh, well, maybe. Yes. And this is what's inside. Undo my bearing clamp real quick. This is what you find inside. This I added in because you got your spool holder, then your wire feeder. I don't know what this little knob does. Probably gotta find out what that is. But this is where you tighten up your wire right here. Put this thing where it's tighter against here. Just take it, pop it up, and you can move that out of the way and put new wire in, put it down, and like that. I got very little tension on it, but I did put a little bit more in it just then. Like I've said, I've been using this thing for the last probably hour, 2 hours, and I've only overheated it once, so that's pretty good. But the problem was I had it up against a board. Now, one thing I do have to note on this, I don't know if it was like this before I took this side panel off, because I thought I blew a fuse in here when I overheated it. There's a bunch of gap here and not here. And there's not a gap here, and there's a gap here. Like there's overlap. So, yeah, this is what's all inside, and this is what came with it. It's a slag hammer and a slag brush. And I've had to go to my local hardware store, which is Lowe's, and buy this. It's called a Lincoln Electric deal, but it's made by Matador. It's made in China. So far, it's pretty good. I'm liking it. Along with the welder. Got the instruction books right there. This is what else has came in it. 2 spare tips. One's a 1 mil, one's a 0.8 mil, and 2 spare fuses. So let's flip it around to the front, or flipping it around to the front. This is what the front of it looks like. You have your min-max setting, your 1-2 setting, and your on-off switch. So, and your wire speed. I've had it set up at 6.5 right now, because that's where it wants to weld the best. That's probably because it's a cheap little $100 Amazon welder, but it's a pretty good welder for $100. So, I would recommend this. But, like always, comment, rate, and subscribe. Check out my Google Plus and find me on Facebook. The links are in the description. Until next time.